Several years ago, I was at a personal development event and I was having lunch with Dean Graziosi. And he was asking me about my business and my life, and we were going back and forth, friendly conversation. And then he leaned in, he looked me in the eyes and said, "Do you know what you need, Steve? You need to pray for bigger problems." I was blown away when he said that. But in that afternoon session, he talked a lot about how our focus should be to increase our capacity to deal with bigger problems. He talked about how as we grow and develop into a better version of ourselves, we're able to handle bigger situations. He's referred to it as praying for bigger problems. That way, our capacity to deal with bigger issues in life will increase. He said the bigger the life that you want, the bigger the capacity that you need to handle bigger problems. When he explained this concept to me, my mind was absolutely blown. I've never forgotten that conversation, and that training that he gave me was an absolute game changer. In this video, we're going to be talking about why we all need bigger problems, or in my case, why I am praying for bigger problems. The idea of praying for bigger problems may seem counterintuitive at first, but usually we seek to avoid problems and difficulties in our lives. However, there are several compelling reasons why we should be praying for bigger problems. And in this video, I'm going to explore these reasons and explain to you why it can lead to personal growth, improved empathy, and greater resilience. My first point, it helps us develop a stronger sense of purpose and meaning in life. When we face challenges that are beyond our current capacity to handle, we are forced to reach deep within ourselves and tap into our inner reserves of strength and resilience. This process can help us discover our own potential and develop a greater sense of purpose in our life. By pushing ourselves to the limits and stretching beyond our current abilities, we can find new meanings and directions in our life. If you think about it, most humans want to operate and stay within their comfort zone. They want things to be easy, not harder. We're always looking for the shortcut to success. The problem with this path is that there's not a lot of purpose and meaning during that journey. It's through the struggles where we are truly able to tap real purpose and real meaning in life. My second point, it helps us develop greater empathy and compassion for others. Bigger problems can help us develop both of these things. When we face difficulties in life, we are forced to confront our own vulnerabilities and limitations, and we all have them. This experience can help us develop a greater appreciation for struggle that others are having and a deeper understanding of their pain and their suffering. As we become more empathetic and compassionate, we're able to connect better with other people, which helps us build relationships. This in turn can lead to greater personal fulfillment, deeper sense of belonging in the world and the surroundings. Before I understood this concept, you guys, I didn't have a lot of empathy for other people. I didn't take a lot of time to try and understand what other people are going through because I didn't have that appreciation, respect that everybody had their own struggles. This concept really helped me connect better with other people in my business and in my life. My next point, it helps us become more humble and grateful. Praying for bigger problems can help us become humble, grateful in all areas of our life. When we face difficulties that are beyond our control, it can be a humbling experience that reminds us of our own limitations and vulnerabilities. This in turn is going to help us cultivate a greater gratitude for the blessings that we already have. By recognizing that our struggles are part of a larger universal human experience, we can become more compassionate and grateful for our own lives. My next reason, it helps us develop greater patience and perseverance. When we face challenges that are difficult or time-consuming, we are forced to develop a greater sense of patience and perseverance. This can help us build greater self-discipline, determination, which are really valuable skills if you think about it in all areas of your life. Think about how overcoming something in your life in the past has helped you with patience and perseverance. When I was a single guy that wasn't running a business, I faced way fewer challenges and problems than I do today. Now I have a family, kids, I have 3 kids, I'm married, I'm running a large business. But because of my challenges, it's really helped me with greater patience and perseverance. I have become a better father, I've become a better husband, I've become a better business leader as a result of all those challenges. But it was only through those dark challenges, those dark days, where those qualities in me were forged. My fifth point, it helps us develop greater resiliency and adaptability. Guys, life is unpredictable, and we never know what challenges we might face in the future or what challenges are around the corner. By praying for bigger problems, we are preparing ourselves to handle whatever life may throw our way. When we learn to face and overcome difficulties, we become more resilient and adaptable to change. This can help us navigate the life's ups and downs with greater ease and confidence. I do want to mention that asking for bigger problems does not mean that we should be seeking out difficulties or actively inviting bad things to come into our life. Rather, it means that we should be open to the challenges that come our way and use them as opportunities for growth and development. We can pray for strength and wisdom to handle whatever challenges come our way, knowing that each difficulty, each individual difficulty that we face is an opportunity to become stronger. My next point, it helps us develop greater awareness and self-reflection. When we are faced with our own challenges, we are forced to confront our own beliefs, values, and behaviors. This can be a valuable opportunity for sub-reflection and personal growth. By examining our own thoughts and feelings in the face of difficulties, we can gain greater insight into ourselves and our own motivations. Anything that we can do as humans to gain greater self-awareness is a positive. And if that means that I need to pray for bigger problems in order to gain a better perspective on self-awareness for me, I am all in, baby. My next point, it helps us to develop greater faith and trust in a higher power. When we face difficulties that are beyond our control, it can be easy to feel powerless and alone. However, by turning to a higher power for guidance and support, we can develop a deeper sense of faith and trust in the universe. This can provide us a greater sense of peace and comfort, knowing that we are not alone. And guys, you are not alone, and that there is a greater purpose to our struggles. My next point, it helps us to develop greater courage and confidence. Lastly, praying for bigger problems can help us with both of these. When we face challenges that are beyond our current abilities, it can be scary and intimidating all in one. However, by facing these challenges head on and pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zone, we can start to develop a greater sense of courage and confidence in our own abilities. This can help us take on new challenges and pursue our goals with greater determination and greater conviction than ever before. I just want to say it's important to note that praying for bigger problems does not mean that we should ignore or downplay the challenges that we're currently facing either. We should still take practical steps to address our current difficulties and seek support and guidance. However, by praying for bigger problems, we can develop a proactive and empowered mindset towards life. We can view our current challenges as stepping stones towards greater growth and development rather than obstacles that hold us back. In closing, asking for bigger problems may seem like an unusual approach to life. However, guys, by embracing challenges and difficulties and using them as opportunities for growth and development, we can really cultivate greater purpose, empathy, resilience. So there's my perspective on problems. I hope you guys were able to gain some insight and wisdom into how I think about this topic. If you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments, or if you have other thoughts, I'd like to hear about that too. For those of you that are looking for change, for those of you that are looking for an opportunity to partner with me in my business, maybe get some mentorship from me directly, make sure you check the description box below, click the link, and book a meeting with me. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on the next episode.